So this is the Thrunite Catapult Mini, 680 lumens, 90,000 CD. I'm slightly skeptical of the output numbers, not the intensity, but the output numbers, because a lot of lights that have the Cslnm1.tg tend to be lower output than the manufacturer claims. My E10 was that way, and I think some of the Manker lights, the MC13 I think is that way. Output is a specific number, and it was actually tested to be less than that. So it doesn't really matter because these lights are incredible throwers for as small as they are, and I mean these, as in that and the E10, have the same exact optic, the dimensions are pretty much the same, and the LED is the same. So I took both of these outside and did a beam shot side by side, and they were pretty much identically matched in every aspect, I guess. The only thing was I noticed that if you guys saw my last video, the voltage was not fully charged on the Catapult Mini. So digital regulation usually kicks in, and I mean, you're not really going to notice any output loss. So even if I fully charge this, you may not notice much of a difference. So I'm actually kind of surprised at how small this light actually was. Quite a bit smaller than the E10, but I'd forgotten that this takes a 26-350, I think, and then the Catapult Mini takes an 18-350. Like I said, one problem I have with Thrunite is their proprietary batteries. As you guys can see here, you can't just use your own cell. You got to use their battery. So I don't know if Thrunite actually has an option for an extender. You can put a longer cell in there where it just kind of usually screws on the actual body, and then the other part screws on the head, and you have a longer cell. I don't know if Thrunite has that option or not, but there's your charge port right there. Is also Type-C. You know, because I can't get it off there anyways. So there's the bottom part of the driver. The positive contact plate is. Alright, so what's in the box? Silica gel, obviously already took this thing out. Charging cable, Type-C. They're all pretty much using Type-C nowadays. The little baggie it comes in. Standard stuff, of course, lanyard, charging port cover, and then your spare O-rings. And it is kind of cool that it does include the Bitten de Lamperbop freaking Festreffen und die Lampe in de Tree zu Zemen. God, it says that. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Instruction manual. I don't feel like memorizing it, so I'm just going to show you the instruction manual. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong side again. Oh crap, where's the American? There it is, English. Okay, so 680 lumens. Like I said, I do have a lux meter, by the way, which you guys don't know now, but now you do. I have a lux meter, so I can finally test these outputs of these lights when I do a review finally. I have to get a calibrated light and, you know, calibrate the meter and all that. So I can't just shine a light on a lux meter. Definitely gonna do some math involved, but when I get that set up, I will be able to test these lights and see how much output they're producing. And this one is probably not producing 680. It's probably closer to 450, maybe 500. Now the intensity, on the other hand, 89,000 CD, it's definitely going to be 89,000, maybe more, possibly more than that. The KW Cslnm1.tg from Osram. Alright, so going through the modes, it's very similar to the E10, the single button. Basically just, well, it memorizes the last mode you use, so you just press it once, of course, and you are in the low mode, I think is what I used. I don't remember. And this also uses no PWM, so it's current controlled. The blue light letting you know that the battery is full, and when it's charging, I think it's red, and then turns blue. I can't remember. Anyways, hold the button down, and you will cycle through your modes. So you have mode 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you have 5 modes of output, actual output, because you hold it down, get into your moonlight mode. Crazy moonlight mode. And then double tap it, and you go into your turbo mode. You didn't see that ramp up because the exposure on the camera, but it ramped up. So maximum output, turbo mode, and that's strobe. Didn't mean to do that. Turbo. And then tapping it 3 times goes into your strobe mode. And I think if you press it once, it will, okay, it turns off, never mind. I don't remember. Anyways, of course there's SOS and strobe like most other lights. It's all controlled by a single button anyways. 80 millimeters in length, 40 millimeter head, and 26 millimeter body. So I just wanted to make sure, because I've only charged this thing once, so I don't remember looking at the light and seeing what it was, but it's quite a big gap in between these colors. This is why I don't really like this particular method of knowing what your battery life is at. So 0% the light is off, obviously. 1 to 10% the light is red, 11 to 20% is purple, and 21 to 100 is blue. That's quite a gap, and I don't know why they do that. So a lot of lights that actually tell you the voltage based on the flashes. And Lumentop, a lot of Lumentop lights do that. I'd rather than just not do the light and be able to tap the light 3 times or whatever it is, and it will tell you your voltage by blinking. It's a lot better method of knowing your actual voltage of your flashlight instead of this 3 light system that just, to me, is worthless. This particular type of video is basically just made to show you what the light actually looks like and my thoughts of it. So great light. So that is basically just a very quick review of the Thrunite Catapult Mini. I'm more interested in the beam shot videos, as you probably are too, so that's why these videos aren't quite as in-depth as they should be. But if I did miss something, reach me in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. So thanks for watching.